Imagine a nuclear explosion in your city. Would you be ready to survive? Nuclear bombs are weapons of mass destruction, capable of wiping out entire cities in seconds. When the bomb detonates, it generates intense heat, a shockwave, and deadly radiation. The consequences are devastating. Massive destruction, fires, and long-term radiation exposure. Subscribe now so you don't miss the vital tips we're about to share. In 1945, the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan were destroyed by nuclear bombs. These bombings marked the first and only use of nuclear weapons in war, forever changing the course of history. The devastation was immediate and overwhelming, reducing both cities to rubble in an instant. The explosions caused the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people, with estimates ranging from 129,000 to 226,000 individuals, most of whom were civilians. The immediate aftermath saw a landscape of utter destruction, with buildings flattened and fires raging uncontrollably. The human toll was unimaginable, as families were torn apart and entire communities were obliterated. The radiation continued to kill for years afterward. Survivors, known as hibakusha, suffered from severe burns, radiation sickness, and long-term health effects. The medical community was unprepared for the scale of the disaster, and hospitals were overwhelmed with the sheer number of patients requiring urgent care. The lingering effects of radiation exposure led to a significant increase in cancer rates and other debilitating illnesses. Survivors faced cancers, genetic deformities, and psychological damage. The psychological trauma was profound, as many hibakusha struggled with survivor's guilt and post-traumatic stress disorder. The genetic impact of the radiation also affected future generations, leading to birth defects and other health issues. The social stigma attached to being a survivor further compounded their suffering, as they faced discrimination and isolation. It took decades for the cities to rebuild. The reconstruction efforts were monumental, requiring immense resources and international aid. Today, Hiroshima and Nagasaki stand as symbols of resilience and peace, with vibrant communities and thriving economies. The cities have transformed into places of remembrance and education, dedicated to promoting nuclear disarmament and ensuring that such a tragedy never happens again. Share this video with your loved ones so they can be informed and prepared as well. Understanding the past is crucial for preventing future atrocities. By spreading awareness, we honor the memories of those who suffered and work towards a safer, more peaceful world. Let us all commit to learning from history and advocating for a future free from the threat of nuclear warfare. If you see a bright flash, don't look directly at it. The intense light from a nuclear explosion can cause temporary or permanent blindness. Shield your eyes with your hands or any available material. The flash is a warning sign, and you must act quickly to protect yourself. Immediately seek shelter, preferably underground. Underground shelters provide the best protection against the blast, heat, and radiation. If you are in a building, move to the basement or the center of the building, away from windows. Subways and tunnels can also offer substantial protection. The goal is to put as much dense material between you and the outside as possible. If no shelter is available, lie flat on the ground and cover yourself. Position yourself face down to protect your vital organs and cover your head with your hands. This position minimizes exposure to the blast wave and flying debris. Stay down until the initial shock wave passes, which could take several seconds. The first few minutes after the explosion are crucial. During this time, you need to assess your surroundings and make quick decisions. If you are in a safe location, stay put. If not, move to a safer area as quickly as possible. Avoid areas with heavy debris or fires. Protect yourself from debris, radiation, and possible fires. Use any available materials to shield yourself from falling objects and radiation. If you have access to a mask or cloth, cover your nose and mouth to avoid inhaling radioactive particles. Be aware of your surroundings and avoid areas with visible fires or smoke. Stay indoors, close windows and doors, and seal all openings to prevent radiation from entering. Use duct tape or any adhesive material to seal cracks and gaps around windows and doors. Turn off ventilation systems to prevent contaminated air from entering. Staying indoors reduces your exposure to radioactive fallout, which can settle on surfaces and be harmful if inhaled or ingested. Leave a comment below to share your survival tips or to ask questions. Your experiences and knowledge can help others stay safe in similar situations. Engage with the community to learn more about emergency preparedness and response. Together, we can build a network of support and information to enhance our collective safety. Long-term survival tips are critical in the days following a nuclear explosion. In the immediate aftermath, the decisions you make can significantly impact your chances of survival. It's essential to stay informed and prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. Wait for instructions from authorities before venturing outside. Authorities will provide crucial information about the safety of the environment, potential hazards, and necessary precautions. Staying indoors and keeping updated through reliable sources can save lives. If you must go out, cover yourself completely and avoid contaminated water and food. Wearing protective clothing, such as long sleeves, pants, and masks, can reduce your exposure to harmful radiation. Contaminated water and food can carry radioactive particles, so it's vital to avoid them at all costs. Radiation can remain dangerous for days or even weeks. Understanding the levels of radiation in your area is crucial. Using tools like Geiger counters can help you measure radiation levels and determine safe zones. Always heed warning signs and avoid high radiation areas. Knowing which areas to avoid and how to decontaminate is crucial. Decontamination showers can help remove radioactive particles from your body. Marking contaminated areas on a map can help you navigate safely. Cleaning with gloves and other protective gear can prevent the spread of contamination. Prepare an emergency kit with non-perishable food, water, a battery-powered radio, and protective clothing. Your emergency kit should also include first aid supplies, medications, and important documents. Having a well-stocked kit can make a significant difference in your ability to survive and stay healthy during a crisis. Click the like button if you find these tips helpful. Sharing this information can help others prepare and stay safe in the event of a nuclear explosion. Your support can make a difference in spreading awareness and knowledge, and hit the bell icon to receive more videos on crisis survival. Staying informed and educated is key to long-term survival. By subscribing to our channel, you'll receive the latest tips and updates on how to stay safe during various emergencies. Together, we can build a more prepared and resilient community. Survival isn't just about physical actions, it's also about your ability to stay calm and rational in a chaotic situation. Consider getting first aid training, knowing your city's evacuation plans, and setting up meeting points with your loved ones. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share this video to help others prepare. Together we can survive the chaos.